Area 9, which is West Broadway and Douglas Drive, south of Target. We're kind of in that direction right now. This is also a potential redevelopment site. You got Big Lou's over here, you've got Heating and Air, you got the body shop, you got the pollution center and the car wash. This is another potential site. Now again, they don't say anything specific. They talk about it being problematic. I don't know what's problematic about right here. The small business owners trying to make a living despite all of the obstacles people like the Crystal City Council put in their way. I don't understand what's wrong with this area. When they talk about there's constraints because of noise and good neighbor issues. Now, what the hell's a good neighbor issue? I don't know what that means. The scale of redevelopment would be limited due to the size of the sites. So they don't identify anything specifically here, but these businesses, I wonder if these business owners even know that they're being targeted for redevelopment. These people have invested their lives into small businesses. They're not millionaires and billionaires. They're just people trying to run an honest business. This whole area here, all the way up to the Hanson Court Apartments, which is Section 8. Now, we didn't stop there because it's too noisy to talk about. But that is all another target of Crystal redevelopment. The next one will be there. Hey, all right, we're back. Andrew Richter, the television show, back here. Again, showing you Crystal's comprehensive redevelopment plan. Now we're here at Doyle's Bowl-O-Rama, where I learned to bowl, believe it or not, back when I was about 8, 9, 10 years old. This is areas 13 and 14. You got the former Knights of Columbus over there. You got the Party Supplies business, which is over that way, all along Corvallis Avenue, leading, of course, to Highway 81, or as some call it, Bottineau Boulevard. And what is planned for this area is again, what they want. First off, this is what they say about West Broadway. Listen to this. West Broadway is transitioning from a trunk highway to a county road and ultimately to a local street. Really? West Broadway goes all the way down to Minneapolis, all the way up, well past into Brooklyn Park, Chandler. That's called a local street. And they want, again, to put in medium or high density housing. Again, right here, tear all this down, tear all that down, all to put up more medium to high density housing. Again, with the thought process, get them over 81, get them on the light rail, the transit-oriented development that we keep talking about. All these businesses, all these places, I wonder again if they even know that they're being targeted as redevelopment sites. More to come. Stick with us. Okay, now this is a special treat. This actually isn't, I can't find this area on their comprehensive plan, but residents here in Crystal need to know about it. This is Kavanaugh School. Used to be an elementary school. It's now a combination of Highview, the ALC, Alternative Learning Center of District 281, as well as their early childhood program. Interesting things to share two buildings. Well, next year, in the fall of 2012, that's going to be moving to Sandburg, which is now vacant. It's been vacant for a few years. And this building was purchased by the Crystal City Council for almost $1 million. Now, where they got $1 million from, I still have no idea. And guess what they want to tear down and do? High-density senior housing. Now, who in their right mind would want to retire at a high-density senior place right next to Highway 81? I can't think of, I can't imagine somebody. You got the park right over here. Now, I think this is staying, or at least the far end of the park is. I don't know all the details on that. But again, I mean, when one form of government sells property to another, again, the taxpayers are the losers. and this is going to be all torn down. Something's going to have to be built here. Why can't we just leave this area alone? Why can't this just be, you know, something simple? Why do we got to cram people in here? And again, it's all to increase the tax money, get that tax money, grab it so you can go spend it, and just infinitely keep growing the size of government. But that's something you got to keep an eye on. This is going to be high density housing unless we stop it. In fact, they've paid $1 million for it, and our city manager admitted in the Sun Post they don't even have a developer. You know, why are you buying it if you have nothing ready to go? Could sit vacant for years for all we know. This whole area, I think this is a very nice neighborhood. Going to be changed. It's going to be lost from what it was. So that's what's happening.